Hey guys, and welcome back to Mellyns. I'm Mel.
I'm Lyns.
And today we're going to talk about our skincare routines. So we're going to go through, Lyns is going to go through hers first, and then we're going to talk about hers. And she's going to talk about a little bit about her skin.
Yes.
And then I'll do mine, and then at the end we'll kind of reconvene and talk about both.
Recap.
Yes, recap.
So my first skincare tip actually is to drink a lot of water. I know it sounds silly and everyone always says, drink a lot of water, drink a lot of water. But I think it actually really makes a difference.
So I like watching Zoella here on YouTube because I think she's perfect. And she actually just bought this, she just talked, I think in her March favorites, she was talking about this water bottle that actually has like a ticker at the top. So you're supposed to drink 4 of them a day and you can keep track of them, like with this little like ticker thing. And I really want to get one because I think that would be so cool.
I'm always I love water bottles. Myself to drink more water.
I have this weird obsession with water bottles. I don't know why. I have like 2 of the Camelback ones. I really want one of those Swell water bottles. But anyway, so I really want this one where you can track how much water you drink.
For me, there are 2 things that help me drink more water. One is if I put lemon in it, I just want to chug it down. It tastes so good. And 2, if I put it in a cup with a straw, like I use a tumbler, for whatever reason.
You sound like Julian. My nephew, a child, he's 4, and he loves drinking out of cups with straws.
I just feel like I will sit there and like suck it down.
My other thing too is like when I have like a water bottle, like I'm weird. I only like drinking water when it's cold, and like it has to be ice cold.
This is just out of the fridge. You can see it's like kind of, see how it's
frosty.
Like frosty? Oh yeah.
So I have to, what I've started doing is I'll like pour half of the water bottle in like a cup with ice and then put it back in the fridge. Because I find like when I just let it sit there and it's no longer cold, I don't drink it.
Yeah, I do that. I take my plastic tumbler with a straw, I fill it with ice, fill it with water from like my Poland Spring bottle, squeeze a wedge of lemon in. I'll drink like 5 of those a day.
Yeah, I need to start doing that more.
Yeah, I was doing it for a while, then I stopped. Yeah. I don't know why we got off on that tangent.
Anyway.
But my skin is really, 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 really dry. I don't know that there really is like any other so good luck. I don't know if there's any other way to describe it. My skin is like the Sahara Desert. It is so dry. So that's always a challenge for me, especially in the winter, is how do I keep my skin hydrated and exfoliated, because along with dry skin comes flakiness and no one likes to put makeup on top of that.
No.
So something that has really helped me keep my skin clear and hydrated is the It Bye Bye Makeup 3-in-1 Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm.
These balms have like become such a big thing. I feel like every brand has one.
And I feel like I was using this before everyone else.
She's a hipster. She was using it before it was cool.
So anyway, it makes it really easy to take your makeup off. That used to be a big issue for me, as I was lazy. I didn't take it off. I'd break out.
If I didn't take my makeup off, my face would just be one giant breakout.
Well, that is what was happening to me. And it's frustrating when you have breakouts and you have dry skin, because what do? You have to just slather moisturizer on it because it's dry.
Yeah. And then it gets oily.
And you're clogging your pores even more. So this has helped me out so much. It's so easy. I would definitely check it out. I really like it. It's a little on the pricier side. It's $38, but it's a pretty large tub.
Oh.
So I use that at night to take my makeup off, and then in the morning, especially if I work out, I want to wash my face again, but I don't want anything super harsh because I really already cleansed my skin and taken everything off. So I actually used to use this, and now I started using it again. It's the Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. Really affordable. I buy it at Costco in a 2-pack. It's just a really good basic. I also like the Philosophy Purity Cleanser is another more expensive option. Just a really good basic cleanser. If I don't work out sometimes in the morning, I'll just wipe my face with cleansing water. I won't go through the whole cleansing process again, but if I've worked out and I'm oily and sweaty, I like I don't want to get oily, but sweaty and gross. I want to cleanse and make sure I'm getting all the bacteria off my skin, so I really like the Cetaphil. Also, on the sort of cleansing...
Scrubby. I use this too.
Scrubby.
So.
This is the Formula 1006 One Smooth Operator Pore Clearing Face Scrub. And this, first of all, I'm big on scents. It smells like candy.
It's like berry goodness.
Like gummy candy.
Yeah.
That's what it smells like.
It smells like those gummy raspberry things that you see.
I wanted to eat it. So the first time I used it, I was in the shower. I wanted to eat it. That's how good it smells. It's a kind of intense scrub.
Yeah,
the beads are a little on the bigger side versus before this was using the Philosophy micro delivery exfoliator, and that's a much feel like
that didn't do
finer.
anything.
It doesn't do anything. That's why when I ran out of it, I switched to something else.
Okay.
So I switched to this.
Yeah.
This is, my face is baby's bottom soft.
Yeah.
When I rinse it.
Actually, I started using this first. And
I copied.
It says that it's like a pore clearing face scrub, and let me tell you, I have big pores. She doesn't.
I don't. So I'm like, what? It does that?
And that's another thing that, like, this actually does it. And I know people say, like, you can't minimize your pores, you can't make them smaller, whatever. But you can make them less inflamed, which is why sometimes they look so big, because they get inflamed, dirt gets in there, and then they get gross. And this actually helps that so much. I've seen such a difference, like, in this area, which is where all my pores are, where they're really noticeable. I have seen such a difference using this. You can't really attest to that, but I can, and it really helps. So if you have trouble with your pores, I would definitely check this out.
The only thing I have to say is that it does make my face a little bit dry. I get a little bit of that tight feeling. So this is a once a week product for me. It's not something I can use that frequently. Probably going into the summer I'll be able to use it maybe twice a week. But I do love how smooth it makes my skin. It really gets rid of all that dead skin on top. Yeah. So I feel like my makeup sits so much better on my skin.
No, yeah.
And it smells really good. Moving along. So now I'm out of the shower and I'm prepping my skin to put makeup on. And the first thing I use is my Erborian ginseng milk. I also talked about this in our welcome video. I use this sort of like a toner. It's after I wash my face, it's the first thing that I do. I put a little bit in my hands. It's got this really beautiful floral kind of scent to it that I really love. Put a little bit of, rub it between my hands, press it into my skin. I get hydration. I get like almost like tightening. I think it even says it does that actually. The tightening effect.
Improves skin's texture.
Yes.
Day after day.
I really love that. It was recommended to me at Sephora. I don't feel like that's something I would have picked up on my own.
Yeah.
But when I had my makeup done, they used it on me, and as soon as I smelled it, I knew I needed to own it. So, moving now into more hydrating, I am in a little bit of a transitional period, coming out of winter, going into spring and summer. So some of this is stuff I've just recently started using, but I'm going to share it with you. And if anyone has any things that they think I should try going into summer, you can leave
Yes, if you guys ever have like recommendations or something that you love that you want to share, please let us know in the comments because we love trying new things. So.
And I will, if somebody tells me something's good, like I will
go buy it.
I need it then. So, I think we talked about this in a haul video.
Yes.
The Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Serum. Yeah, that's a little concerning for me because it's not cheap.
Yeah. And
it is kind of going quickly. But it's hyaluronic acid, which is great because I know I'm going to get a lot of hydration out of it. It's got kind of an interesting texture that I'm still trying to work with, like what products go best with it. It has this really smoothing effect when I put it on my skin, but you really have to let it sit and dry first. So I've been using it at night a lot, and I love it at night. I'm working on getting the right mixture of products to use with it so that my makeup sits nicely on top of it and doesn't start crumbling.
It's very like
almost like a gel.
Oh, it's like peeling off my
Yes.
Probably not be good for my skin.
That will certain
it's like sticky.
Certain things. But before I was using this, I was using the Caudalie Venosource serum, and I really, really liked that.
Oh, my hand is soft.
That's more of like a milky, like, hydrating texture. So I might go back to that. That's also a little cheaper than this. So I might go back to it. I don't know.
It is very soft.
It does. It makes my skin feel really smooth. But I don't know. So again, working on what moisturizer I really want to use works best with it. I got a 100 point of the Dr. Jart Water Drop Hydrating Moisturizer a while ago, and I really like this. I think I may buy the full size. It's good. It's not super thick, which I like because I like that sort of gel-like texture in a moisturizer because I don't like that really heavy cream and then you put makeup on top of that. Sometimes, I don't know. It's hard to get your makeup to blend nicely, I guess. I
actually used this during the summer, last summer, and I'll probably go back to it this summer. I don't know. But I really, it's really light on the skin. It's a great, like, summer moisturizer because it's so light. And I love that it's in a tube. It's easy to travel as well. So I've been using that. I think I'm going to invest. It's $36 for the full size, so it's not crazy. I also just got this. It's the Clinique Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief. I used it for the first time today, and I really liked it. And I like how my makeup is sitting on top of it, so I'm having really good feelings about this. Your skin looks good this morning. I think this is going to be a winner. I'm really excited about it. And Clinique is one of the first brands, like, department store makeup brands that I ever use, so it feels kind of nice to like go back, like kind of throwback to Clinique. And they have such great prices too. Their stuff is so affordable. I would say it's the most affordable of the higher end department store makeup. No, definitely. I think this was $39. Especially for skincare. For skincare. And then my last product, so the very last thing I put on my face before I go into like priming and makeup is this MAC Prep+Prime Essential Oil Stick. I saw somebody talk about this in a video and that it really helps with dry patches, and oh my goodness, it does. So my problem area is right around my nose, and then sometimes it can kind of creep out onto my cheek a little bit. But anywhere I'm feeling like I have flaky dryness or I'm worried that my makeup is not going to look good on top of it, it's going to get cakey or it's going to just emphasize the dryness, I pop this on it, I just like rub it right onto my face, and my makeup sits on top of it so nicely. So now I'm going to talk about my skin and my skincare routine. So my skin is more combination. I'm really dry during the winter, I'm kind of oily in my T-zone during the summer, so this is more of my winter routine just because I haven't transitioned really into my summer skincare, but when I do that, maybe I'll do like we'll do an updated video about our summer skincare. But, so the first thing I do at night is I like to cleanse my face with the DermaDoctor Kakadu C cleanser. It's just this purple bottle. And this actually has vitamin C in it, which my skin, for some reason, just really likes. It reacts well to it. So I started using this a couple months ago because I saw Kathleen talk about it in her skincare video, and I immediately went and bought it, and it's made such a difference in my skin. I have a lot of texture on my cheeks, kind of in this area, and I just think this has really helped with that. And I like it because not only does it cleanse your face, but it's also really good at taking makeup off. So I do take my makeup off either with makeup wipes or cleansing water before I wash my face, but I just feel like this really, really gets the rest of it off. It really cleans. My skin feels clean and soft and not tight after I use it, so I really like this. So the next thing I want to talk about is two of my favorite face masks, and the first one is this Formula 1006 3x Sublime 3-in-1 Blackhead Mask Scrub and Wash. That's a mouthful. But I have like a lot of pores and a little bit, sometimes they get blackheads in them, and I use this more of a mask than a scrub or a face wash, but I just kind of put it in my T-zone area and let it sit for 10 minutes and wash it off. And I use this mixed with the One Smooth Operator Scrub. I need to get more of this. And this combination is really, really good if you have any texture or if your pores are really inflamed, and so their products are really great. And then my second favorite mask is the First Aid Beauty 501 Bouncy Mask, just in this little tube. And this is more of like, I use this before I like take a shower, so I'll put it on and leave it on for a few minutes and then take it right off. But I just feel like this just kind of livens up my skin. It makes it like, it makes it seem less dull, and it kind of plumps your skin, and it's just kind of like an all-around good mask. After that, at night, I move into serum. And I have 2 different serums that I use, one night, one during the day, obviously. I am not high maintenance, okay? This is just what my skin likes. So the first serum that I use at night is the Drunk Elephant, the T.L.C. I don't even know what that word is, Glycolic Night Serum. And I actually saw Kathleen use this, and I had to have it. And I actually bought it first during Christmas when they had the little mini ones. It came with like this and then like the night oil or something. I don't know. It was like $26 for the 2 little things. And I fell in love with it. It just makes my skin feel so much smoother, and it really helps with the texture on my skin. And I don't even know what else, but it's just, I've just seen such a difference in just my skin looks so much clearer and so much healthier. So it's painfully pricey. It's like $98. Like,
I bought it for her for Christmas.
Yes,
in the
she
full
did.
size. But I actually bought it, and this is kind of a good tip. I bought it directly from Drunk Elephant, and it was around Black Friday, so they were doing, I think it was 20% off. But we find a lot of brands on their own website will do friends and family,
or like a first purchase, like $10 off
or something. Like Tarte just did their friends and family. It was 30% off.
That was crazy. That was amazing.
I bought a couple lipsticks. We bought an eyeshadow palette. Like,
if you follow, there's this blog that I follow. I can't remember what it's called right now, but I'll leave it linked down below. And she always is posting like what brands are doing deals, what kind of deals are going on at Ulta, if there's a free gift, if this one's doing 20% off, so I'll link that down below for you guys, because that's where we find most of the deals that we get.
Deals.
After that, I use the same cream, face cream, day and night, so this is kind of going to be repetitive, but I use the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration face cream, and I actually just got this maybe a month ago. I went to Sephora because my skin had been like super dry, like drier than it normally is, and our favorite rep at Sephora, his name is Brandon, he is amazing. He actually recommended this for me and the serum I use during the day, and my skin has been amazing since I've been using this. I use it day and night. Makeup sits incredible on this. It's more of like a jelly kind of, it's more of a mix between a gel and a cream.
There's also one that comes in a pump, right?
Yeah, there is a gel one.
It's even lighter.
Yeah, but it's just so light on the skin, but it still hydrates, and your makeup sits flawlessly on it. Like, I don't even need to use a primer when I use this, because that's how nice my makeup sits on it, and I feel like putting anything else on my face would just kind of ruin that. So I actually haven't been priming my skin since I've been using this, which is crazy, because I always prime my
primers.
skin. So, and then the last step at night is I use a night eye cream, and this is the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Eye. Again, I saw Kathleen use this, and she has just beautiful skin in general, so I had to have it. And I've actually noticed a difference using this. I've been using this for about 2-ish, 3 months now, and I've actually seen a difference. Like, my under eyes don't look as dark, they're more hydrated, so this works miracles. Like, if you have dark under eyes, I would definitely go check this out. I don't really think it does much if you have bags under your eyes, but if you have dark under eyes or if you just need some hydration, this stuff is really good. So now, moving into like the daytime, I normally don't wash my face during the day, just in the morning, because it would dry my skin out. But sometimes if like I do use like an overnight mask, or if I do have something, I'll just use a very light face wash, either the First Aid Beauty one or the Exfoliate one. So I didn't bring those to talk about, but if I wash my face in the morning, that's what I would use. I normally don't. So I normally would just take my micellar water or any kind of cleansing water and just wipe off, sleep, I don't know. And then I'll go in with my Rose facial toner. It's in the same line as my face cream. I just really like this line. I used to never like Fresh stuff because I always used to base it off of the soy milk
Oh, I don't like the way that smells.
And that just really
smells
threw me off.
Rotten cream cheese.
It smells like decaying plants.
Rotten cream cheese.
Like, it's gross. I don't like it.
The way it smells.
And
it's not a
great
bad
cleanser.
product. It's not a bad product. I just don't like the way it smells, and scents are really important to me.
Yeah,
I
it's very important to me. And especially because my skin is I do have sensitive skin, so some things that have like scents to them actually tend to irritate me, and that isn't supposed to irritate you. It's supposed to be very like basic cleanser,
Right.
but for some reason that smell just lingers, and I don't know why. Anyway, so I used to not like fresh stuff, but then I started using the face cream and the serum after I was recommended it at Sephora, and then you actually gave this to me because you used to use
I went through a
this.
phase. I love anything that smells like rose. It's probably one of my favorite scents.
It smells so good.
It like really smells like roses. So I was using that, and then I don't know, I was using it after I had my second baby, and my skin was just a mess, and it started breaking me out, which is weird because I don't really break out very much, but I think it was just like hormones and things kind of going wacky, so I stopped using it and then gave it to you. But
I really like toning my face. I just think it kind of freshens everything up. I don't really know. I've just always been a fan of toner, but I stopped using it for a while in the winters because I just thought
a lot of toners have alcohol in them.
Yeah. So I was really excited to find this one because it says that it soothes and hydrates and refreshes. So this is a really great one. And I just spray this on my face.
Anytime you can spray stuff on your face,
just makes me happy.
It's kind of fun.
So then after that, I used the Rose Deep Hydration Face Serum. Again, just my skin's dry during the winter, so this stuff is great. It's really light. It's like a jelly kind of consistency. It's really light on the skin, but it still gives you a lot of hydration and makeup. This and this combined is like the perfect base for your makeup. I don't know why. I don't know what it... I just don't know, but it's amazing. I used it today, so... and then the last step for me in the morning is I just use the Rose Hydrating Eye Gel Cream. And I just recently started using this just because I noticed that my eyes, using this at night, my eyes just looked and felt so much better, so I wanted to use something during the day. And this is pretty inexpensive. I think it was like $35.
Oh, really? Fresh stuff.
Yeah, this whole
expensive.
This whole line is really inexpensive. This was, I think, $50 and this was $45, which for skincare is not bad, especially a serum. I mean, if you compare it to the Drunk Elephant, that's, you know, $98. Like, that's not bad. Yeah. So, but this eye cream is it's really just for hydrating. It doesn't really do anything else other than that. But I think it's really important to hydrate your under eyes, especially when you put, you know, thick concealer on them. So that's always a very important step for me. Even if I'm kind of rushing and running out the door, I always make sure to use an eye cream. So, but that's it. That's all I got.
What's that?
Oh, I do have one more thing. So, sometimes, because my skin is combination, and I sometimes do get little breakouts or anything, I use the Boscia,
I think.
Boscia?
I heard someone say it that way, and I was like,
off.
Mind blown. Is that how you say it? I don't know, but I heard
that sounds
someone.
About
it
right.
seems like it could be right. I heard someone say it, so I'm gonna go with it. Boscia.
So this is the Clear Complexion Willow Bark Spot Treatment. And I got a sample of the serum, the Willow Bark, like, clear complexion serum, but I had just been using it as a spot treatment because that's what I thought it was until I found out it was a serum. And I think the Willow Bark in these products just is amazing for clearing up breakouts because I would put it on a spot at night and wake up the next morning and it would be, like, gone. Or, like, a significantly smaller. So when I ran out of the sample of the serum, I went and bought the spot treatment. And I've only had a couple breakouts since I bought this, but it's just as good as the serum. I mean, I put it on a spot and wake up the next morning and it's, like, gone. So, I don't use this all the time, but when I do breakouts, this is what I go for. Well, thank you for joining us and listening to our skincare routines. If you have any products that you think we should try out, let us know in the comments below. Always looking for recommendations.
And don't forget to subscribe if you like this video.
And give us a thumbs up because we love feedback and we want to know what you guys think. Also, if you check us out on Twitter and Instagram, we have some announcements coming up about possible giveaways. So go follow us. We'll leave links down below and you'll know more about that soon. So thanks for joining us again and we'll see you in our next video. Bye!